Yeah, this is another one of those videos where a random guy on YouTube is claiming an upcoming UFC matchup isn't gonna be close. That random guy is me, and this time, unlike my prediction for that last Pereira fight, I just know I'm going to be right. Okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty of this title fight between Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane, I'm gonna give it to you straight up. Gane just doesn't have it. You may ask, what do you mean by that exactly, a random YouTube dude? Well, look, I don't wanna hate on the guy, but this is like what? His third time getting a title shot without even deserving it? And it's not even that part makes me mad, bro. What makes me genuinely angry, like what I actually want to ask this dude, is how do you go out there and pull off that nonsense decision victory against Volko right after you just tapped out like you have never grappled a day before in your life in that Jones fight? Like, man, to lose like that to Jones is one thing, but putting up that performance against Volko after losing a title fight is crazy work, in a bad way of course. And I'm mad at the UFC too, my man, Uncle Dana, what are we cooking here? Why do we have to watch this guy, Ciryl Gane, fight for the belt every couple months? I just don't get it, man. Didn't Dana walk up to Volko and say stuff like, hey, the ref messed up, we will make sure to make this one up for you, kid? Then what did he do? Nothing, basically. Instead, he's giving Ciryl another free title shot. Alright, that's more than enough yapping about Ciryl, at least for now, don't you worry, I have way more Ciryl slander coming later in the video. Let's talk about Tom Aspinall for a moment though, and how he's going to make this one look so damn easy. Because you know what, while Gane has been out there doing all these fraud things, losing to Francis Ngannou's wrestling, losing to John Jones like it was nothing, robbing people left and right with sketchy decisions also, our guy Tom Aspinall over here has been having arguably one of the best runs a UFC heavyweight has ever had, man. Like, we are talking about a guy who has just been finishing everyone they put in front of him. Let's quickly go over who this guy is, okay? Since coming into the UFC, this Aspinall dude had 8 wins and only 1 loss, if you can call it a loss, that is. It was just a freak knee injury 15 seconds into the Curtis Blades fight. That's it, that's the only blemish, so to say, on his UFC record. After that, he came back a year later and knocked out Tybura in 73 seconds. Then what he did next was even better, cause he went on to win the interim heavyweight title by knocking out Pavlovich, the boogeyman of the division, in just 69 seconds. Nice, I guess. I think the cherry on top was the fact that he also got to get his revenge against Curtis as his first title defense. And to nobody's surprise, he knocked Curtis out so incredibly quickly as well. This is the type of fighter Tom Aspinall is, okay? Amazing finishing power on the feet, actual wrestling ability, along with the submissions too. This is not glazing, far from it, okay? It's just the facts. Aspinall is a complete, explosive, modern heavyweight. All of which are things Ciryl Gane is simply not. And look, I mainly see Gane losing here simply because of the mentality difference, man. Normally, an elite striker like him always has that puncher's chance, right? Especially against a guy like Tom who comes forward and is aggressive. Normally that's the case, yeah. But I just don't see the hunger in this dude anymore. How can you get out-wrestled by Ngannou and then get submitted by Jones that easily? During all the time between those fights, haven't you worked on any takedown defense whatsoever? Any at all, my man? So here's what I'm thinking, okay? Tom is clearly faster, more explosive, and he always chases the finish. So on the feet, as long as this doesn't turn into some kickboxing match at range, if that happens, I'll actually give Ciryl the advantage, come on, let's be fair here. But yeah, as long as that doesn't happen, which I don't think it will, Tom easily wins the stand-up. He doesn't even necessarily have to take him down. Speaking of the takedown and the ground game, even if Ciryl somehow establishes some sort of control with his kickboxing at range, every single time he goes for a leg kick or a body kick, the takedown is going to be right there for Aspinall. I'm sure of that simply because just how good Tom's entries are and how incredibly fast they are at the same time. The very second Ciryl commits to any kick, Tom is shooting, I'm telling you. I mean it when I say this. Ciryl will have absolutely nothing in terms of his ground defense. And here's the thing, he sometimes goes for these pointless submission attempts that almost always leave him in a worse position than he started in. Like, bro will try something, it doesn't work, and now he's in a worse spot. So that's the story of his ground game, basically. If he does that against Tom, he's finished. Like, it's beyond finished, it's over. Tom will capitalize on that so fast and submit him immediately, you'll see. Now, I realize it may sound like I'm oversimplifying this and just hating on Ciryl, but believe me, these two are simply just not on the same level. If Gane somehow finds that 1 in a million knockout shot against Aspinall, I would be so damn surprised. I don't even have the words for it. Here's a crazy and important stat for you, alright? Tom Aspinall has only spent about 25 minutes of cage time, give or take, in his entire career. That is beyond crazy, and the UFC wants us to believe this matchup will be competitive somehow. I don't don't buy it, Uncle Dana. I'm sorry, I just don't buy it. What do you guys think? If you comment down below Ciryl Gane is gonna win this and you turn out to be right, you will have my endless and absolute respect, okay? So if you believe that, go for it. So yeah man, thanks for tuning in as always, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Take care.